Hi, guys. I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to another episode of Early Years Matters TV. So, in this video, I'm going to continue in relation to pedagogical strategies that could be used to promote learning in early childhood care and education. So today's discussion is going to be all about slow relational pedagogy. So today's video is going to be all about slow relational pedagogy. So this is another pedagogy that you could implement in your early childhood classroom as an early childhood educator, an emergent early childhood educator to facilitate learning. So what is slow relational pedagogy? So let's break it down one at a time. So let's look at what slow is. Slow simply means you just pause, you take your time. So relational is connecting with someone. In relation to slow relational pedagogy is a pedagogy that you implement in your early childhood classroom to slow things down, to take your time in relation to what you're doing with the children so as to connect with them, so as to build relationship with them. One of the pedagogical strategy that you could implement in your early childhood classroom is slow relational pedagogy. So you want to connect with the children, you want to build relationship with them. So how can you do this? You can do this by taking things easy, one thing at a time, by slowing things down. It's important that you have routine in your early childhood classroom, but you need to understand that your routine have to be flexible. You have to be flexible in relation to your routine. Don't be rigid in relation to your routine. Don't just say it is 1 p.m., the children are going outside and that is it. So you need to take into consideration, what if the children want to do something else, or what if they are engrossed in an activity? So are you going to say because it's 1 p.m. they have to go out, so that is it? No. So you have to really slow things down by getting to know the children, finding out about them, connecting with them, getting to know their interests, their likes, their dislikes. So you're simply taking things easy in your early childhood classroom, one thing at a time. I understand that you have to stick to your routine. Oh yes, it's 10 I'm in from 8 to 5, a lot of things that I have to do, I have to report back to their parents. But you need to understand that you have to slow things down in your early childhood classroom. And I'm always an advocate of quality and not quantity. So you need to implement this in your early childhood classroom as well, ensuring that it's quality over quantity. So quality is spending quality time with the children, getting to know them, getting to find out about their interests, not just rushing, oh, it's okay now, the time I've spent with the child is okay, 5 minutes is okay for each child, I'm moving on to another activity. So you need to really slow things down if you want to get to know the children, you want to build relationship with the children. It's one of the ways you can find out a lot about the children. Implementing slow relational pedagogy in your early childhood classroom is another way you could find out a lot about the children. It's going to tell you a lot about the children. What is it that you want to find out about the children? Implement a slow relational pedagogy in your early childhood classroom. So all about taking time in relation to what you're doing. Let's say, for instance, you're changing a child's nappy. There's no point in rushing to change the child's nappy. I understand you have other children as well that you would change their nappy, but it's a time for you to slow things down, getting to know the child. You're building relationship with a child through care routine time. It's not only all about when you sit down, you're in the early childhood classroom, you can facilitate learning. You can use care routine time to get to know the children as well. For instance, nappy changing time, you're in the moment with the child, you're building a one-on-one relational pedagogy with the child. I understand in your early childhood class, you might have about, let's say for instance, you have 12 children, and it might be difficult for you to get to know the children because of the routine, because of a lot of things that you have to cover in the early childhood classroom. But during care routine time, it's a one-on-one time that you can implement slow relational pedagogy. You're changing the child's nappy, you're communicating with the child, you're observing the child's non-verbal and verbal communication, you're playing with the child. It's a moment that you need to enjoy with the child. You need to understand that maybe nappy changing is only 3 times in a day. So enjoy the moment with the child. It's a way you can connect to the child, getting to know the child, finding out a lot of things about the child. You're giving the child your one-on-one attention, which might be difficult in a large early childhood classroom because you have other children in the early childhood classroom as well that need your attention, that you also also need to focus on. But during care routine time, for example, nappy changing time, feeding, you get to spend one-on-one time with the child. So you're connecting with the child. You're implementing what is known as slow relational pedagogy. Sometimes you might be doing this and you might not know the name in relation to what is this called or what am I even doing. So when you're taking things easy with the child, you're in the moment with the child, you're connecting with the child, what you're implementing in your early childhood classroom is slow relational pedagogy. You're present in the moment with the child. You're not distracted. You're not rushing. Hurry now, I need to go and do something else. But you're slowing things down. You're giving the child your one-on-one attention, which might be difficult in an early childhood classroom. But implementing slow relational pedagogy in your early childhood, you're in the moment with the child, you're giving the child your one-on-one attention, you're finding out a lot about the child, you're just in the moment with the child, you just want to spend time with the child, you want to connect with the child, you want to get to know the child, you want to get to find out a lot about the child's interests, their needs, their likes, their dislikes, what they love to do. You just want to find out everything about the child. This is when you implement a slow relational pedagogy. And like I said earlier, I know sometimes it might be difficult in your early childhood classroom to implement this, but look at care routine time. This is a time that you spend one-on-one at child, but you just have to be conscious that it's slow relational pedagogy that you're implementing or you're going to implement with a child or with the children, and you're just going to enjoy the moment, you're going to relax, and you'll be amazed by what you find out about the child. So going forward to ask, have you been implementing slow relational pedagogy in your early childhood classroom? And peradventure, as a result of watching my video, you're going to implement slow relational pedagogy in your early childhood classroom. I want to try it out and come back and leave the comment and leave the you find it helpful, and going forward, is this a strategy that you continue to implement in your early childhood classroom? And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscription is free, not just only turn on the notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and bye.